Hey guys, Kenneth here. Today I'm going to show you how I built my 1x2x3. Here we go. Alright, before we begin, I'll give an overview on how to make each piece. For some, the overview alone may be enough to go out and build one. After the overview, I'll go into detail showing each step I took to make the 1x2x3. So, let's begin. Let's start with the edge pieces. Let's hold the edge so that the hollow portion is facing down. What we want to do first is to cut across the bottom portion of this edge. Once the cut has been made, we then want to fill the hollow portion of the edge with Apoxie Sculpt. At the same time, we want to extend this little notch so that we'll have a square here. The last step is we need to cut a notch right here, giving us a hook. And when we're done, the edge piece will no longer be an edge, but now it'll be a corner for our 1x2x3. Here we have a corner piece. What we're going to want to do is to transform this corner piece into a center piece of a 1x2x3. To do this, first we need to cut off the foot of the corner piece. So now we have this. Next, we'll want to pop out the cap of this now center piece. The third step is to fill in this rounded section of the cubie so that the cubie is now in the shape of a cube. So you can see it's filled in now. So we'll need to make two of these, and you can put them side by side, and then we have to drill a hole right through the middle. Once that hole is there, we can then get a screw and connect the two cubies together, and now what we'll have is a 1x1x2. Now we'll have to drill a hole through the bottom and the top so that it will look like this. And here's a better view of that. So you can see the hole in the top and the bottom. Now if we pull this cubie away, we can just see the back cube. And you can see we will have to remove some plastic so that the corner piece, the hook, will be able to spin all the way around. Once we've done this, these now center pieces for the 1x2x3 will be complete. Alright, here's the final assembly. Here's what the pieces look like. There you go, that's the 1x2x3. Congrats to you if you made one, and if you didn't, go ahead and give it a try. It's not too hard, and the results are pretty good. So, thanks to you guys if you watched this entire thing. I know it's a little bit long, it's my longest video I've made. And also, if you subscribe to me, thanks for subscribing. You know, I've never asked anyone to subscribe to me, and now that I've got a couple hundred subscribers, it's really motivated me to make some new videos. So, thanks for that, guys. And with that, have a good day.